Do you believe God can be like this? I'm talking about God or original God. Do you believe God can be like this? What I am going to tell you now? I'm not going to tell you whether God is like this or not. I'm just asking you, do you believe God can be like this? Let me tell you something. There was a human, and genius was his enemy. So genies came to know that if they do anything bad with human and human does not knows it or human does not remembers that genies did bad with him and human does not remembers the memory or does not thinks, then God does not comes to know anything. And genies come to know that God is that which is thinking like genies, any genie or any human or any living being or anyone who comes to know something and responds on something, they come to know. Because the genie is practically tested that human when genies do bad with human, and if human does not knows it, and if human does not thinks and remembers the memory of what genies has done with him, then God does not comes to know what has happened with human. And genies believed by practically testing that God is that only. In everyone who understands, as everyone, not in everyone, as everyone who understands and thinks and responds when they come to know something. That means genies believed that God is that only who comes to know about others through dream or memory or thinking. And they believe that God is that, which are all genies, who comes to know from thinking, dream, or memory of anyone, especially memory, knowing from human. And genies believe by after practically testing that there is no God actually. There is no original God. Because they practically tested the truth, which I am sure you will be practically testing it too, to find out if you believe that God can be like this. What I'm telling you, what genies believed. Let me tell you an example. For example, I'm human. So some genies become against me, and they quickly did not let me think or remember of any memory, or let me dream, with which God comes to know what happened with me. Because genies did bad with me, something bad with me, which I come to know it. And I wanted to tell God through memory, dream, or thinking, through my mind, that genies did bad with me. But my mind was blocked by genies. So I could not tell anything from my mind through memory or thinking or dream. So when I was going to tell to God, I was not going in front of God. I was just sitting where I was, or wherever I was just staying there, and I was telling to God through thinking, dream, and memory of me. So genies came to know and believed that if any genie other than them comes to know about my thinking, dream, or memory, they will take action. By responding to my memory, thinking, or dream, which I did. But I was believing that God will come to know truth, that genies did bad with me. But I came to know, according to genies, that other genies are coming to know what some genies did bad with me. So the genies believed that God, original God, is that only, who is as everyone who understands and responds to understanding and dream and thinking and memories. So even if human comes to know something through dream, thinking, or memory, he responds to it. He gets in doubt. He gets doubt. But to clear his doubt, he confirms. Whereas genies does not get doubt. So these genies did not let me say anything from my mind through thinking, dream, or memory that they did bad to me. They did something bad to me. And the time was going and going. I mean, I tried to think and I tried to remember and I tried to dream many times. But the genies did not let me think, dream, or remember memory. So nobody come to know, according to genies, who are who everyone as God did not come to know what happened with me. And until how and until when I can remember and dream and think the same thing that the genies did bad to me, that the genies did something bad to me. I'm human. Until when I can dream and remember memory and think that someone did bad to me. Because whenever I was trying to think and dream and remember memory that genies did bad to me, the genies were not letting my mind say through thinking or dream or by remembering the memory. So God was never going to know it, and the God was as everyone who were genies, humans, whoever who comes to know through dream, memory, or thinking what has happened with anyone. So, do you believe God can be like this? Practically test it and make sure to make your belief perfect. Because if you are with truth, you win. So, stay with only original truth. And original truth is that which cannot become lie or wrong. So, practically test whatever I said is true or lie about the belief of these some genies. And if you like my audio recording, please share it with others so other comes to know what is my belief and what is belief of these some genies. It can be many genies too, or it can be all genies too. So practically make your belief perfect and stay with original truth.